Hi, everybody. Steve here, along with our very own Kim, bringing you a short, spoiler-free, Kim, I remembered to say spoiler-free this time,
Yay!
review on the new Maleficent movie. So, Kim, take it away.
Hi, I am so excited to talk about Maleficent. It feels like it's been all summer since we've had, Toy Story 4 is the last movie we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
We were due for a new Disney movie, and Maleficent is perfect timing with Halloween just right around the corner.
Yeah.
So if you haven't had a chance to see it, it is a spoiler-free, few thoughts. But if you have seen it, it came out October 18th, and it was a big box office win this past weekend for the first weekend.
Do you know I have not had it? I've been so busy. I have not had a chance to check the box office on that. I'm glad to hear that.
Really big hit. So, and a lot of people are saying the same thing that I think, which I think Maleficent 2, Mistress of Evil, is better than the first one. And I debated about whether or not it's necessary to watch the first one if you haven't seen it before. And I don't think it is. I think Maleficent 2 is a good enough movie that it stands on its own. It was enjoyable. Okay. So you see and hear Maleficent and her goddaughter Aurora start to question their ties and their own relationship, and they're pulled apart in different directions. And you've got everything centered around Aurora's nuptials. And I think the real winner in the film is Michelle Pfeiffer.
Wow. Okay. And her character is?
Her character is the mother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. So the costumes of Maleficent in both Maleficent 1 and 2 are just stunning. And the makeup. Angelina Jolie, this is her first movie I read since 2017. It's been a long time since she's been in the theater. Did you happen to see it yet?
No, I have not yet. I didn't get a chance on that Thursday night. Just, things went crazy, as they always do. But no, I have not, and I haven't even had a chance to hear about what anyone has said about it. So I'm like everyone else, or for the most part. So it's totally new to me on what you're talking about.
I think that it's rare to find a sequel that's better than the first, and I think this one
absolutely.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer did a really amazing job. She has kind of a wicked character, and she goes head-to-head with Angelina Jolie's Maleficent. And really, the movie kind of revolves around their ties as the nuptials are being planned. And they have some really strong female characters cast, and the costumes are beautiful. There are a few scenes I think are questionable for kids under 10. There was one part, a fairy scene, that was rather just mentally disturbing, I want to say.
Okay.
So maybe for younger kids, I know that I wouldn't, my kids would have issues after that. It was just a darker scene.
Right.
But other than that, it was refreshing to see the film, because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. I wasn't in love with the first Maleficent, but I think this one was better.
I wasn't in love with it. I thought it was great. The cinematography was absolutely incredible. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, I'm kind of a fanboy of the executive producer, Don Hahn. And do you know if Don was the executive producer for this one?
I am looking as well. It said the director is Jacome Roning. So I don't see his name. I have the IMDb pulled up to try to see.
No, Linda Wolverton was the EP on this one. Okay.
Okay.
Which she's great. Really great.
Yeah, I think the costume and the cinematography, and I really love the tension between Michelle Pfeiffer's character and Angelina Jolie's character. They both do a really great job of playing their roles, and I enjoyed it. I think it's a really strong take to start us off for the fall season of Disney films. And I think it's worth going to the theater for, especially if you're looking for a fall film. But I don't think it's going to be Disney's strongest film of the year. We've got some really big titles coming up. And so I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to, I think it's going to stand on its own, but
Sorry about that.
it's okay. I was like, that wasn't
At
me.
that time, that was me.
I don't know. My mom just knows when we're on. She can like sense a force.
No, that was ESPN. You didn't know the jingle.
Sorry.
But no, I can take that. Big deal. That was me. But okay.
Maleficent is definitely worth your time. Definitely worth going to see in the theater because of the cinematography, because of the costuming and the makeup. I definitely think if you're a big Angelina Jolie fan, it's worth it. And it was nice to see that Disney did a strong sequel because I really didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
Okay. So this sequel actually does take off from the end of
Yes.
Maleficent, the first one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's funny. I did not watch Maleficent again before going to the theater. So I had seen the last Maleficent movie maybe 2 or 3 years ago when it came out.
Yeah. Well, they've been running it on Freeform constant over the past last week, right before the movie came out. So, and I've seen parts of it again. I have seen the whole movie through, but there's a lot of things that I forget. So I think the king himself was, maybe I better not talk about it, even though you haven't seen, or some people may have not seen the first one, but he obviously is not in the second one.
Yes.
Okay.
So this really revolves around Aurora and Prince Philip and their nuptials and the kind of coming together and bringing out the peace and, some dark plans that intercede those actions.
Okay. Some of the fairies, do we have any repeat ones? Because I got to admit, in the first one, they were awesome and adorable.
Yes, and they really do a great job of carrying that through.
All right. Any final comments on this review?
I liked it a lot, and I definitely recommend seeing it. I would be hesitant of bringing kids under age of 10 to the theater, but I think that overall they did a great job, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the year brings with Disney films.
Yeah, actually, this was rated, I'm trying to look it up, PG-13?
Yes.
Okay. So there you go. We're right at it.
Next, we will have I think after Maleficent, we have Star Wars in December 20. I want to say December 20th. Did you buy your tickets?
No, but probably should have. Sorry. You know what? You're right. I didn't even think about that.
They went live last night, so definitely.
Yeah, and matter of fact, I just had a notification they had a new trailer come out tonight.
Right.
I have not seen it because we were doing this. It came on right when we started recording. So, but also in between Maleficent and that, we have one coming up in November, correct?
Yes, Frozen. Why did I blank on that? Frozen 2.
Yep.
This is the one. Okay, that is the movie I'm so excited about with my kids.
Yep, I am too. I was a huge fan of the first one, and I'm, like everybody else with the sequel, it's like, they're really going to have to pull this one.
They've got a lot to live up to. I mean, because Frozen just took the world by storm. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, the music, just everything has to pull together. Yep. Hopefully it does. But I mean, so in terms of all the films throughout the year, I think Maleficent's going to fall right in the middle. Still worth going to see in the theaters, but it's not going to hold Frozen or Star Wars.
No, probably not. Well, we hope not anyway. All right. All right, Kim, thank you so much. And where can we find you on the social medias?
I write at savvymamalifestyle.com, and you can find me on social media at savvymamalifestyle.
Fantastic. Okay, thanks a lot. Get to the movies, everybody.